Hello, friends, and welcome to Turtle Power Presents, the Power Playthroughs podcast with Turtle Power. I'm your host, Turtle Power. This is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. And today I'm going to check out a little bit of Green Phoenix. I'm a little hesitant about this one. It is a narrative-based shmup, but like, behind the ship, Star Fox style shmup. Which sounds cool. It's only it's a short game, I believe. The concern I have, the reason I'm a little hesitant is because this game got delayed like days before release, I believe, which makes me wonder if it's going to have issues. I hope they've sorted out whatever was wrong with it, but we're going to find out here. Language is set to English. We can convert X-axis and Y-axis. That's all we've got for control, or for options rather. We're going to get into it. Controls are simple. Move and fire. I like it. Let's go into chapters. And the first chapter, the only one we've got available, is Venetia. Venetia. V-I-N-I-T-I-A. Venetia? Oh, and there was this ship. There's a ship. It's a green ship with flappy wings. That was on that title screen. I hope this has subtitles if it has text. It does. Okay, you should be able to hear okay, right? Compared to me. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Okay, there we go.
We would shoot the old Simo spaceships that were scattered all along the city.
Oh, I can shoot.
Maybe they'll have some helium in them. The blue ones at the hologram.
The blue ones.
Don't know why I specify, but you of course know this.
Okay, I'm looking for blue ships to shoot.
If you were joking about the shooting, I doubt you were.
So the only complaint I have right now, that the ship's flying along, it looks very pretty.
The traffic here is
Let's pause. The only problem I have is that the way the camera moves is a little jerky, like it moves as soon as you move at all, and I wish it had a little bit more of what I saw in the Falconeer, where the camera kind of had a floaty way that it shifted around you. Feel a little more smooth, which the ship movement is smooth, so. Oh, here's a blue ship with a hologram. We blew it up and got some 0.7 kilograms of the thing, whatever it is. There's also...
a city built in 10 years. A city without imperfection. All made by machines.
This is a very big city for 10 years. This is like Fifth Element style.
Buildings are giant machines.
Ooh, that's cool. Looking for more blue ships.
If they had free will, power to decide.
There's no targeting reticle. It just kind of shoots forward from where the ship is, which is a little weird. Oh, camera just turned sideways and we're flying into a building now, out of the traffic. Okay, there's a bunch of debris in here in this tunnel, so we're like dodging it.
Corridors never cease to irritate me. Your people gave machines the capacity to feel, to think, and react by emotion.
It sounds like my people kind of suck.
Imposed limits, as anyone should have guessed.
Yeah, this is a game. Yeah, this is a game about machine servitude.
Machines could rebel. I doubt any human being would survive.
I'm at 2.8 kilograms.
At least.
I'm gonna try running into a wall. Nope, can't run into the walls. Okay.
Just past the building.
Oh, in fact, I'm flying into a wall there. It just let me fly through a wall. Bad clipping on that. Okay, you can run into other ships heading at you though, because now I'm flying head on into traffic. Okay, that's a little more stressful.
They know. Though these wings may not be very functional, I am becoming emotional over the fact that you spent your first 7 salaries on them after the escape.
Aww. Ouch. I got hit again. I don't seem to have health. Do I just lose money? No, I don't lose money. Or whatever it is I've collected. Okay, just dodging chips, watching for those blue ships, picking up the Stuff they leave behind. Ah, I missed that one. Ah, I missed that one. Oh, I got it at the last second. There's a giant holographic billboard for tacos there. And it made me want a taco. Sounds pretty good.
As the mind grows nearer, I am starting to fear for a living version of you.
Starting to fear for a living version of you? What does that
How would you
mean?
feel? Would you be terrified? Would you be furious?
Is Dana dead? Am I flying her?
That virtual realities could have such an impact on me.
What? We're not in a virtual reality though, right? We're in the city, right? Oh, it just opened up below me.
Another thought that haunts me.
Okay, we're flying down now. There's a big like tube thing that's full, like an electrical tube, and we're in it.
The existence of a possibility that I cannot accomplish your wish. But self-doubt does not make sense for a machine. We are precise.
Ow, I blew up one of the blue ships with my ship instead of my lasers. I kind of, okay, here's the problem with this game. The gameplay is fine. Like you're just moving this ship around, you're dodging ships, you're trying to shoot the blue ships. It's not exciting though, but what it is a vibe. Like between the way everything moves and the weird techno colors of things and the music, which I have it down, so I can just barely hear the music, but I like what I can hear. Like this feels like a like.
We can jump now. 95 jumps remaining.
We can jump. Where are we jumping? This feels like a put headphones on and really sink into the story that the ship is telling you. Okay, now we're in one of those blue electric tunnels again.
And something is giving me a bad sensation beyond my radars.
But it looks like we're in an asteroid or in a cave or something. Ooh, there's a rock with that blue stuff.
The asteroid Simo had us mining day and night, full of shining helium crystals. I could try to shoot and catch the mineral.
I mean, it really seems like you don't even need to do that. I'm not sure if this game has a fail state. Like, I'm not sure if we need to collect enough of the minerals or if it's just like a way to have a high score in it. I don't know if you can explode. I mean, like, I'm just gonna run into some stuff. One,
There should be chambers.
two, okay, I exploded.
I could shoot at them too.
Okay. So you can explode. There's a fail state. So that's the Blue Song Mine is the second chapter, and there's only room for 5 chapters on here, I would guess. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to play through this whole game on stream, but we'll do the second chapter. It feels like a vibe. It feels like this is a vibe game, not a sit here and try and tell you what's cool about a game.
And something is giving me a bad sensation beyond my radars. The asteroid Simo had us mining day and night, full of shining helium crystals. I could try to shoot and catch the mineral.
It works okay as a shooter. I was just kind of paying attention to how the shots work, and the lack of a targeting reticle is odd, but it's also just not, I don't think it's aiming to necessarily be a shooter. It is a story-based game first and foremost, I think. But no, actually, I take that back. It works pretty well as a shooter. The thing that's a problem is like you can't shoot. I'm flying through a big rock tunnel, and there's all these little asteroids in it, and I can only explode the ones that have the blue crystals on them. So you're not necessarily playing it as a shooter. Oh, here's the big crystals.
Invisible to my radars.
I don't know how to. I can't shoot them because they're off to the edge of the screen, and you're always like shooting back towards center. So trying to shoot something that you'll be flying past is really hard to do. So yeah, that aspect.
It is stable both inside and outside. It has to be thinking. Lonely, cold, thoughtful, cold.
Aww, my poor spaceship is so sad. Yeah, I wish that there was a targeting reticle and that you could aim to the edges instead of just always aiming towards middle somehow. I think. Aww. Was it Iridon 3D? No, can't have been that. There's some game I've played, I feel like recently, where you used two sticks, and one stick controlled where your ship was, and the other stick, whoa. That was a very big explosive thing that just slapped me. I don't know why I did that. There's another one, I blew it up. They're mines, okay. Mines in a mine. It was funny. Aw, this Dana's grown on me. Anyway, it was a game where you could fly with the left stick and control where you were aiming with the right stick. So you had to like consider both things, which is cool.
You were merely an indigent, with some knowledge of piloting, kidnapped, and thrown to my seat for a life of slavery.
Wow, for a life of slavery.
No brains, no freedom to do anything, just mining.
Jeez.
Should humanity not be about freedom?
Okay, this is kind of fun. I'm having fun with the shooting gallery aspect of it. It's alright. But it's not, I mean, I think this game's gonna be short enough that if you, 17 jumps, we were at 95 before. I wouldn't say that you're gonna want to buy this for a shooting gallery game because it's just, I think it's gonna be too short to be satisfying in that regard. But hey, it's an interesting one, a narrative, on rails shooter. You know, that's not something you get every day. So there's something to look at there for sure. Let's call that there. Thank you, friends, for listening. Tap in over the best.
The Power Playthroughs podcast is part of the We Can Make This Work Probably podcast network and Geek to Geek Media. Visit chortlepower.com to find more of my nonsense, links to both networks, and the Patreon where you can support the show.